We Listening, We Hella Judge, episode 2. We so excited. Thank you for joining us again. Thank you for listening last time. We got so much positive feedback. They loved the sound. They jealous. So I'm like, what, you know, he's gonna half-ass do it? Like, ooh. So yes, and we got the best in Tampa to do it at Transcend Studios. So at Travis. So yeah, I mean, welcome to episode 2. I'm April. So happy to be here.
And traffic was crazy. Waiting on her.
It was. My bad. I mean, you know, we decided to do this at 4 on a Friday in Tampa, Florida. You know, so it's kind of like.
But listen, if y'all thinking about moving to Tampa, we don't need no more people. Tampa is closed, okay?
Unless you're my brother and like my niece and nephews, because I want them to move down.
No, they close. They're close to. It's close to my mom and daddy. Close to your niece and nephew.
It's not close to them. They're
gonna have to pay. They're gonna have to pay a tariff. They're gonna pay a fee. Look, the toll fee.
They already pay tolls, which is wild here. But
I know.
Yeah, so let's just kick it off. Get into the show. The first thing we want to do is, you know, we kind of want to put in a good vibe, a positive thought. Today's thought is thankfulness. We are so thankful for all of our supporters, our future sponsors. If you're in Tampa and you want to, you know, hit us up in the DMs and, you know, pay a little cost to be the boss for a little bit and, you know, collaborate with us. But we're thankful. We're glad to be here. It's Friday.
It's Freaky Friday.
No, yes, it's warm outside. It's nice. So yeah, we are so happy to be here. Somebody had a trip home.
I did.
And they want to tell us, y'all, about it, because I heard about it. It's hilarious. But
well, yeah. I mean, a lot happened. Derby. I didn't get to go to Derby.
That's right.
First of all, Derby was gross. It was rainy the whole time.
The
like, I was so afraid for the horses. But I'm from Kentucky, so I've been there, done that. So this wasn't a planned trip. Something happened. Like that?
Okay.
So
why was this trip necessary?
My mom, I love my mom to death. So she fell, and actually we now know that she broke her shoulder. We initially thought that she dislocated it. She actually broke it.
Oh no.
Yes.
Prayers that she's all
right. So she's in this contraption. Like, it's like I'm thinking like old school, like
a sling.
Sling with the cloth hanging on your neck. Now it's like this Velcro things around her waist with her little hand, because, you know, she can't move her shoulder. But it's like, you know, the little hand, like, what's that off of scary movie?
Yes, the server, yeah.
I'm going to hell, by the way. But anyways, my strong hand. It's like hanging out like this. But she's doing better. But I'm going to hell for this. Listen, I love you, Mama. I already told you I was talking about it. But how she did it.
How did she break
love my mom.
shoulder?
She's always at home, like moving around, cooking, cleaning, whatever. But you know, as we get older, things tend to happen. You know, as we get older, we have to go through things. You know, so she
said it like she about 50. she ain't even in her 40s. She's not even 40. She's a baby.
So she was running to the use the bathroom, to get to the bathroom, and didn't make it. Like, as you know, stuff happens. You gotta pee or whatever. You gotta go. Right?
You gotta go.
Okay. And she didn't make it. And she fell in it. And she called me, and I'm like, oh my God. Are you okay? You know, she's like, yeah. She's like, I fell. I was like, well, how did you fall? What happened? And she told me, I was like, well, that's shitty.
I mean, shit happens.
Yeah.
Literally. I mean, okay.
Listen, I do feel bad for her, but we are moving forward. She's going to have surgery. We're just waiting on the doctor
to get
the date. Home. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
Yay, we get an airport car ride together.
Oh, good Lord. But speaking of home, I know you checked out this past week's 1,000-Pound Sisters.
Okay, wait, because you got to say, so we tied this in because, Kim, where are you from?
Kentucky.
And the show is filmed in Kentucky.
But I'm nowhere near them people.
Okay, because you know what?
I'm nowhere near those girls.
We was talking this week, and and we both had the exact same thought. about the people in this town. That's why I was like,
we diehard fans. Tammy and Amy love y'all to death.
oh, Amy,
season
my boo.
7.
Amy
Okay,
is
we
my
on
boo.
season
She's my
7.
Actually, Amanda is. Like,
But let
Amanda,
me
my boo.
just
Her cute
preface
self.
this by saying, not all people from Kentucky are built like them, look like them, and have missing teeth. Because that's the one thing I did notice in the past episode. Like,
Ain't nobody got no teeth.
ain't
in
nobody
that
got no
town.
teeth.
Like, are they just like no dentist? Is it more
Well, you know, healthcare
meth
benefits is a little hard to come by
than
nowadays.
dental care? Is it more? I mean, it just gave like everybody might be on the drugs.
If they was on the drug, they'd be a lot skinnier than they are now.
I don't know.
Like,
Here's the
but-
thing. I mean, I've never done it. I don't ever plan to do it. Ever, never. You can confidently say never on
Yeah.
stuff. And like, I'm never going to shoot
Yeah.
up heroin. There's nothing that's going to be like, oh, I accidentally, or, you know, one day I was just, no, that's intentional, right?
Yeah.
But I also think maybe not Amy and Tammy. I think they just have poor dental hygiene.
Yeah.
Right? Like, but some of the other people who are like thin in that town who is like, ain't none of y'all got no teeth. Okay. You know, but we listen and we hella judge. So
Right.
we're judging.
So we're judging. Yeah. That's what
Like,
we're doing.
We're doing our job.
Yeah.
We're just doing our job here, people. Don't be mad at us.
But I love the show. I know if they can afford to get bariatric surgery or gastric sleeve, whatever.
does the show,
can,
does the network pay for that though? I would assume
I know they're
the
getting
network
some money.
covers.
I know they're getting some
I know
money.
they're getting, but see, me and you talked about that too, because unlike, so like you get, like the levels of reality TV, I watch a lot of reality TV, right?
Don't go down this rabbit hole.
Listen, they don't live like they're on a reality show.
And I get that.
And you could tell the difference in like the diversity in the people. Like
Yeah.
Love and Hip Hop, they had the first season. By the second season, these niggas was renting $17,000, $18,000 mansions and leased Mercedes at Revo. Like,
Yeah.
you can tell with certain people, even like the Gypsy sisters, they first season, they was real cool. That second season, boy, you could tell they had a little bit of show money. Like, because they in West Virginia, which definitely is meth capital.
But you don't
So they
see
fixed
them-
all their teeth.
But you
All of
don't-
them have
yeah,
fake
but
teeth.
you don't see them on the 1,000-Pound Sisters buying Mercedes or nothing. I mean,
You
they
don't.
look like they still live in public housing, which is okay, right? They
Who?
live in their means.
I mean,
They live within their means.
Is a toothbrush not within the means?
I didn't say their teeth was dirty. They missing teeth. Toothbrush can't help that.
I mean, you're right. The toothbrush is the preventative measure, so they're past prevention.
yes,
they are
yes,
at the point of they
yes.
need resolution.
But you did tell me that we got a new one coming on. Now it's got
I showed you. You got the
Yeah.
thing. It's 1,000-pound rubies. Let me tell you something.
And they black.
I am
And they black.
hooked. And they're black. So I'm excited because I watched 1,000-Pound Friends. Really, let me just shout out my big sister, gorgeous one, Jalandra. She got me started with 600-Pound Life when old girl was frying chicken from the bed. Okay? So that's what I was like, oh, this is America. You are 700 pounds frying chicken from the bed. Like, this is TV gold.
You can do anything.
Listen, if you ever watched it, it is hilarious because the entitlements that you sat here and ate yourself to a ton and be mad because one girl said, you don't clean me the way you clean yourself to her husband. I can't. You're 700 pounds. I'm 200. I can clean myself as long as I want to. I don't want to clean you. I have to lift you up. And so why I'm not going to clean you like they clean me because we're two different
One thing they
bodies.
always got men. Either the woman has a man or the man has a woman. They always got somebody.
Are they praying the Sierra prayer? Because
Right.
every last one of them women be having, and sometimes it be cuties too. It was a couple. I'm like,
You see, Amy done stepped up from her past husband.
Okay.
Brian ain't ugly, but
red flags. Brian wants you to, a man that wants you to move in within 2 weeks.
Oh, I
red
know.
flags all day.
And them kids, both of
And
them.
the kids, like, red flag. But again, I think Brian missing teeth. He a little skinny, so I feel like something about him gives he's on something. He is on something. So we gonna keep y'all tuned in. 1,000-Pound Roomies.
Really starts Juneteenth.
So we about to listen, we about to go, we TLC, holla at us. You want some collabs, some shout outs, some ad, you know what I'm saying? Revenue over here. We love the 1,000-pound things. Cause you watch 1,000-Pound Friends too, right?
Yeah. But we not 1,000 pounds. So first of all, let's get that straight.
I mean, duh, look at us.
Right.
You don't have to disclaim that.
We need to, our show need to be something else.
No, that's ours. Listen, that's my show. I mean,
like if we get someone with TLC, our show need to be called something else.
No, ours. I don't know. What we have to think on that. Like, what would our reality show be called?
You're right.
Yeah. So give us some ideas, y'all. Like, hit us up on TikTok and let us know what y'all think our reality show should be called.
But that's home.
That's home.
I love flying home. I do.
I was just gonna say. So let's talk about how you got home because
listen. If there's one airport I would love to bypass every time I fly domestic, it's freaking Atlanta Airport. Y'all, them TSA agents are the most disgruntled people I have ever met. Maybe not all of them. Maybe not all. But the most I've come across, they have.
Okay, so, I want our viewers and I want our listeners and I want our people, our social media followers. We want comments. What is the worst airport that you have experienced? Now, I lived in Atlanta for 15 years. I never missed a flight once in Atlanta.
Travis, how long
Not
you lived
once.
There? About 9-10 years.
Oh, I feel like I just...
It's not like missing. It's the TSA agents.
I feel like Atlanta is the most inefficient airport. For it to be so big, Tampa is the most efficient airport that I've ever experienced. Most efficient. I get off my train, the TSA is there, my gate is there. I don't have to rush and run.
But people just come through to take pictures with the flamingo, Pinky, Penelope, whatever that thing is.
Atlanta is just stupidly inefficient. Like, why is pre-check on the south side, but then my flight is on the north side? So why y'all don't have a pre-check on the north side? Like, the airport is big enough to put 2 pre-checks in this airport.
Let me tell you, okay, so I didn't have any issues getting there.
Okay.
It's the going back part that stuff started.
You flew through Atlanta coming back.
I did.
Okay.
I flew through going there and coming back. I ain't had no issue getting there, going through, but coming back
was the problem.
It was a whole nother story. I think it was because it was coming up on a holiday. I think it was like coming up on Easter weekend or something. People were flying.
Girl, all the black people was everybody, the blacks, the whites, everybody was at the airport going to church in Atlanta on the week. It's a Southern, yes.
I fly in from Kentucky and I had a connecting flight. It wasn't too long, maybe like 45 minutes, 50 minutes, whatever. So we get in, I go right to my gate. 5 minutes in, TSA agent already on some bullshit. Excuse me, please. For all of the passengers, please.
Did he sound like that though?
Yeah. He's like, please combine. If you have more than 3 pieces of luggage, please combine it to make 2. But I got it. But then he was like, this is my last time telling you this. I was like, oh Lord, he already had the attitude.
What time of day was it?
It was in the afternoon,
okay, no. Because I know in the morning they be hella rude.
No, it was like 3:30, 4 o'clock. And he was like, please make sure if you have more than 3 pieces of luggage, you combine it, you condense it to 2. This is my last time telling you this. I'm like, dang, he's already on the 10. I ain't been here 20 minutes. So I already knew he had an attitude. It's like, why?
TSA be the worst.
Why?
Now, the worst TSA I ever encountered.
Hold on. I got to tell you what happened to me as I was walking through to get on the flight.
Wait, did you get through TSA already?
I did. Members Connector.
No. I'm saying, you didn't have to go through TSA and then okay,
so,
Connector, right.
I was traveling light.
Okay.
I had one rolly suitcase. It was a small one, not the big one. But my mom also gave me, she always gives me like Easter stuff. So I had a little present I had to bring back.
Yeah, mama had her gifts. We're going to talk about your mama gifts.
Compactable, like a tote.
Yeah.
You put clothes or whatever you want in it, but it compresses, it zips up and compresses, right? It has like these little metal things with it, but it lays flat once it's flattened. So I had it like underneath my... What are you?
Because I'm waiting to hear what this person... Because I know it's about to be some mess.
Not underneath my coat, but just underneath my armpit, because that's how I was carrying it.
Okay.
So I ding my little ticket, whatever he wants. He's like, excuse me. I was just like, okay.
I'm sorry, I performed like that. It was the...
That's what he did. So I was like, he's like, what's that? I said, this is a collapsible tote. He's like, I think we're gonna have to check that. Why? This is not luggage. It doesn't have wheels. As you can see, this is a luggage, my little one piece that has wheels.
Right.
He was like, oh, well, we might have to check that. I was like, I got here with it from Louisville. I didn't have to check it.
Right.
So I'm getting on another plane that's probably the same size and I have to check it.
Right.
It has no handles. It lays
And
flat.
you can just lay it flat. I was going to say,
Yeah,
you can
it
just lay
lays flat in the compartment. He was
Yeah.
like, well, so he pulls, oh, buddy. I don't know what he's supposed to do
buddy.
to the side. He was like, is she allowed to bring that on? Does she have to check that? He was like, oh, no, cuz.
the character voice is very...
Oh, no, cuz.
You should definitely be a voice actress.
When you get on the plane, ask the
Not
stewardess.
cuz.
Yes.
No, Atlanta. That is so Atlanta. Wait, were you in Atlanta at this
Yes,
point?
I was in
so
Atlanta,
you were,
yeah.
well, okay.
So I looked at him, I was like, all right, man, I ain't do nothing but walk past some stewardess with my little thing under my arm, okay? And then put it in the compartment as I got my seat.
Okay.
Like,
And that was it?
That was it.
Oh.
Like I said, you got some TSA agents who are like, who take their job like top flight security of the world, Craig.
Not top flight security.
I have not really
Peekaboo,
met
I see
anybody
you with
that's
the
like
flashlight.
chill, just doing their job, doing their job the professional way. You always got some out of character TSA agents at AT. I'm sorry.
I would say in Atlanta, yes, the worst TSA agents I've ever encountered got to be BWI in Baltimore, Maryland, USA. Move, dummy. Hey, you. I'm talking to you too, dummy. Get out the way. Like, move. You like the Baltimore accent. They're gonna kill me on this, but I don't care. They're gonna kill me on. But move. Hey, you over there. Move, dummy. Like it's the Baltimore
I wish somebody would
accent.
call me a dumb. Listen, but you can't get crunk in the airport though.
I can't even do it.
It's hard. You can't really get like
You can't say nothing back because they'll be like, oh, you want to, you can't fly over there, pull you out the line.
Right.
Now that's the worst personnel. The worst airport I ever been to, dirtiest airport has to be Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA. Okay, because we went to the Roots picnic and caught early flights. So it was a 2-day festival. It was Saturday and Sunday. So I flew back early Monday morning. And clearly you could tell all the black people that was flying back Monday morning was professionals who had to be at work because we was all on like a 6 a.m. flight. People had laptops and was working. And so we was having a good time even at the airport in the line and all of that. And then we get to our gate and I had to connect through Atlanta. So clearly, Black Music Festival, most of these people going back to Atlanta. So our flight was just full. It was fun. However, I'm getting breakfast. And it was me, a lady, and her daughter. We decided to go to the Burger King to get breakfast sandwiches. That's all that was open.
Oh, okay.
So, side note, that's why I do love Atlanta, because all day long you can get good food at the Atlanta airport. That is the one thing I will. I don't care. I can go on any level, any concourse, and get bomb food at the Atlanta airport anytime, 24 hours. Tampa, you can't. I've flown out of Sarasota.
Yeah,
them old folks shut down at 7.
Yeah.
The Wendy's is closed at 7 out there. They are not, do not have a late flight. You're going to be hungry flying through Sarasota. Atlanta, bomb. Okay, so Burger King was the only thing open in Philly. So me, her daughter, we get our food or whatever. We sit down at the table. So clearly they hadn't cleaned the night before because the trash was overflowing. And it looked like it hadn't been changed. So we try to sit away from the trash a few tables. As we are unwrapping our food, talking about the shows and the acts that we really enjoyed that year at the festival. Big old furry rat just skits across the table across from us.
Ew. They got
so we all looking
rats.
so we saw that. You saw that? I saw that. You saw that too? So then another one come out the trash. We throw our food away and was like, we don't even want to eat at this airport. If y'all got, they're not just in the food court. They're everywhere in these restaurants. No. It was the dirtiest. I will also say, shout out to Atlanta. I've never had a dirty experience in Atlanta. I've never been to a dirty bathroom. I've never been to a dirty concourse. I've never sat at a dirty table. Even if it's in the common big area where all the restaurants are, the food court. I have never had a dirty experience at the Atlanta airport. Now, they inefficient as fuck. Like it takes you 3 days and 2 trains to get through the bitch.
It really does.
But it is clean and you gonna be full fed because it's gonna be hella food and hella things for you to do in that airport. So yeah, I don't prefer the Atlanta airport, but compared to some of these other airports I've been to, when I lived in Richmond, I missed every flight. When I lived for 2 years, I missed because I'm like, it's a small airport. Why I gotta be at the airport at 2 hours early? I would get there 30 minutes, and I somehow every time I flew, the damn military was flying, so I would have to wait for them to get through all of it because you forget.
You would get there
Virginia,
30 minutes before.
It's literally, it's like a Tampa
that
airport.
Anxiety would kill me, dude. There's no way.
Only with small airports. Like generally, like with Tampa, I can get to Tampa airport 45 minutes. If I'm not, because I don't generally check. I
got
check
pre-check,
a bag.
so yeah, you go through that.
Yeah, pre-check. Don't check a bag. So I literally can get to Tampa airport. My flight's at 7. I can get there no later than 6:15 and be completely straight at Tampa. Atlanta, I ain't never played like that in Atlanta, baby. That is roulette, okay? I don't care if my flight is at 5, and I don't care what time my flight is. I am at the Atlanta airport no less than 2 hours. I one time got there like an hour and 30 minutes, and I missed my flight. So, anybody can go, okay, don't. If you work for TSA, shut your computer off and your video off now. So I limped.
Why are you whispering?
Because I feel like I don't want everybody to hear me. So I limped through the TSA.
Oh, you fake like you was crippled to get the wheelchair service.
Yeah, so I can get through the handicap so I didn't have to wait. Because first of all, TSA, I was going to miss my flight. In Atlanta, I got there. I messed around. We ran into some traffic, Atlanta. So I had planned to be there earlier, but there was an accident. And if you know anything about Atlanta traffic, I should just turned around, went home, called Delta, and be like, let me just get another flight later today.
Same thing to do in Tampa. Same thing.
But I ain't never had that problem in Tampa.
One car breaks down $275. It's like
It can
back
be.
to back.
That's true.
One
That's
freaking
true.
car.
That's
It can
true.
be on the
That's
side
true.
of the road. And it's
That's
traffic.
true.
It's like
That's
4 seconds
true.
traffic. Like, why?
But even still, even if I have gotten to the Tampa airport 30 minutes. I mean, because I forgot something. I had to go back home and get it.
You crazy.
And
you playing roulette right there.
No, I needed to. So I was like, look, but Atlanta, that hour and a half, whoo, baby, so I limped and I was like, so the guy was like, ma'am, are you okay? And I was like, no, because I started shifting, like my hip was hurting. And so I told him, I was like, I walked like I had like a gimpy leg, like a short, like one of my legs was shorter than the other.
You going to hell.
And so I told him, I was like, I can't stand long. So I was like, y'all can't see under the desk, but I was standing on one foot, like my other foot was too short so I would like switch. So yeah, and then he put me through.
You had a special shoe?
like I was in them kind of shoes. But so he just let me go through. He was like, "Oh man, come on." He helped me through, and I was like, "Y'all."
What did you wait? Hold on. Did you walk all the way to the line to display your ticket to get on a plane like that?
Oh no! Once I got through TSA and got on the train, I was fine. Once I got through TSA, and then if you know TSA in Atlanta, there's the escalators to get to the train to get to your concourse, or you can walk. Yeah. Maybe I walked to my concourse because I wanted my steps. So you're walking over, but you're limping back. Like I mean, hey, you do what you got to do. I got to my flight on time.
Next time, get there 3 hours early.
I shan't. I just don't like the Atlanta airport. Unless I'm like, if that's my destination, I don't mind it. But trying to travel through, I don't. I really don't prefer it. All right, so, well, we might not be traveling with the way prices is going up.
No, but hey, I got my Shein outfit on. I got it before
Did you get
the
that
price,
before you got
the price hike? I think this whole piece was like $10 because I got the shirt and the pants to match.
I went to my Shein cart. I went to order.
Did you see they removed the free shipping card until further notice?
Wait, on Shein?
Yes. I saw it yesterday.
I didn't.
I got the email.
I went to order some stuff because I was like, I want some more dresses in the summer. And they have these specific like cutout dresses on the side and they're spaghetti strapped. And I'm like, oh, they make the boobies look good. It's like a little cutout in the back. So I'm like, I want a couple of those dresses just to, flit around in Tampa for the summer. Now this dress, previously priced $17 and some change. So I was like, I'm gonna get one in all the colors. I went to order this dress. It's $92. I said, who she think they is, Macy's?
I know, right?
Who you trying to be, rich as Macy's? That's for the young folks. That's for the old folks, rich as Macy's.
I haven't looked at the prices since
Who y'all think y'all is, Bloomingdale's? $92. So I said, maybe I got 6 of these dresses in the cart. So that's why it's $92. No, it's just one. One. What? It don't, listen. This is the problem I have. The dress was $17. Not going to understand a jump to $30, right? That's $13. That's about an 80%, 85% increase. If it's, you jump from 17 to 30, maybe 17 to 40. Y'all jump to $92. Now I know y'all mad at Trump. I know, China. I know. We are too.
We are too.
So are we. Don't punish us. I didn't vote for him. I voted for the black lady. We all did. I just want my dresses, please, at $92.
Girl, you better go find Amazon. You better try Temu.
No, Temu has the same issue.
Oh.
The same happened with Temu. Now, the only place, let me tell you how petty these places are. Fashion Nova sent me sent out a text, as they do, and they were like, tariffs got, Shein or whatever,
Temu,
but our prices ain't raised. So
yeah.
apparently, Fashion Nova is still holding their prices the same. They're not instituting tariffs on their stuff. But $17, so I could go to Old Navy, right, and get quality. So, and I will say Shein stuff is quality. I'm not going to play out like that because I will say I have a lot of stuff that I have constantly wore, especially in the summertime, that I've had for a couple of summers. And so it's good stuff. I'm not discounting the quality. It just ain't $92 quality though. I mean, no, I was trying to think in my brain, but I can't because it only cost y'all $1.38 to make the dress. So why is it, I understand a 10, 12, 15. I understand doubling the price. $17 to $34. I'm with you. I get it. Trump on some BS. I understand that. $92? I said, is this a Hilfiger collaboration with? No. Is this a Polo collaboration? Is this Shein by Polo? Is that what this is? I'm just saying, because $92 for a dress that was 17 days ago. And I knew it. That's on me. This is on me.
Maybe the dress looked better than some of the people at the Met Gala. Because some of the Met Gala outfits.
Do you have? I have a top 5. Okay, I have a best of the worst. Okay.
So for me,
wait, what you want to do first?
The theme, because I look at the thing, was tailoring black style for black
super fine,
designers, all that. Okay, let's go.
To give a little history, if y'all don't know what the dandy is, it is the very dapper, very clean, suits, 3-piece breasts. They wear the black and white shoes. I can't remember what they call them, but they wear the saddle shoes. The women are very tailored. It's very it's a clean look. Dapper Dan. That's where these things come from. These concepts, these people. It is, think Renaissance 20s, very just clean.
But some of them did not do
Some of y'all did not know the assignment. Or they don't care.
Worst.
You want to start with the worst?
Yes.
Okay.
Future. First of all, you got the haircut, but he has on, look like he got on a hoodie and some sweatpants. What is that?
Okay, here's the thing. Future for me can do no wrong because he's so fine. But okay, in that moment, he wasn't the best dressed.
Now he got curly suit going on with the curls.
Oh, and I love it though. I love it.
That didn't even look like 4C hair. That just looked like he didn't even comb it all the way out. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna cut my dreads off and just have this little boof." That's it. That's all he had. That's it.
He didn't pick it out.
No,
but he'll get it together. He's Future. I mean, again, he really came
from. You better
from
bring them dreads back. You better buy some quick weave or sew in or something.
Not faux locks.
Something.
Who's okay on my top of my worst dress is, well, not top, but my first person that I'm mentioning, Simone Biles and her husband. I don't know where they was going. I don't.
I was gonna say that too.
I don't know where. Is she on your list?
But the big bow, I don't know who her stylist is, but her stylist still dresses her like she's 10. She's going to a prom.
Did she get this from, her mama got this from the ugly ass dress store that we all used to shop from when we was little kids? That's an ugly dress. It looks like one of them ugly little girl dresses that we all got the pictures of with our mamas in that wooded setting and our hair, we had the foam roller. It's an ugly dress. And I understand campy and it's not supposed to be it's avant-garde, but some stuff is just ugly. It's not even haute couture. It's a hot mess.
That dress looked like the same that she wore to the Kentucky Derby.
Because I didn't see her.
It's the same, just a different color.
But it was a mess. Okay, who you got next?
So, no offense.
Okay.
Savannah James.
I I liked her look, but she's not in my top. But I liked her
It
look.
looked
though.
like Harry Potter Hogwarts, like the stripes and then the little bow, the little bouffant thing at the bottom. I was just like, what is this?
She wasn't in my top. She wasn't in my worst. I'll say that. She was kind of in the middle for me. Like, I liked it, but there was a couple of things I would have just done a little bit
with
different.
the suit and a dress.
I loved it though.
The Harry Potter theme, like with the robe.
Yeah.
I couldn't get with it.
Again, there's a couple of things I would have edited and tailored differently. And I think them sleeves was probably one of those things I would have done different.
And the damn train or whatever it was.
Yeah, I would have shortened that and just made it a short all around. Yeah. Yep. I said the same thing. Okay. My next, I don't care. Lizzo. I thought she looked terrible. I thought the dress was ill-fitting. I thought the bottom part looked terrible. I didn't like it. Okay.
We heard you.
Don't be mad when I say this. But sometimes when you lose a lot of weight, you still dress like you really big. And I feel like Lizzo lost the weight, but she still dresses, or that dress made her look really big.
Yeah.
Even bigger than she was before she lost the weight. So it was ill-fitting. Now, I like the silhouette of the black part of her dress.
That's what I like.
But if the way that those types of dresses work, you have to cinch in the white part as well, to make the black silhouette really work. Like, that's the idea.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't like the shape of that dress, especially knowing, like, I always liked her body, no matter what size she was. So even if her body was still her original size or bigger, it was a bad fitting dress all around. Like, I wouldn't have liked that on her at any size. Like, if they wouldn't have tailored it. Like, make it very tailored and fitting and kind of corset-y almost with her. Because she got a beautiful shape. So, yeah, play it up. But that was who was next on my list.
The other one, okay,
Oh,
Kim K. And listen, if I have to
she
go...
She looked like North dressed her.
Yeah, because like everything was she looked uncomfortable. She kept pulling something up. Then her press-on nail popped off while she was on the carpet. Why are you wearing press-on nails to the Met Gala?
Why not?
It
It's
popped
campy.
out. It was a little...
it's not why are you wearing them. It's like, why don't you have enough money to get good glue? Like, just get some good glue. Girl, you see good glue. My pop-on nails, right? My press-on nails. These not press-on. I actually went and got them done.
They was definitely press-on.
Yeah. Somebody said she definitely looked like
uncomfortable.
a couture slave master.
Yeah, everything was falling down. This was, whatever this was, she kept pushing it up.
It was a no for me, dog.
Her train, one of her stylists stepped on it while she was trying to get in the dang trolley to go to the Met. I was like, try again.
Yeah,
try again.
Kim was a mess like a soccer mom with 6 kids. Like, she just got out of a minivan. Russian. It just was not... Like, she got goldfish in her purse.
Yeah, it didn't
Kim, get it together.
And then Bad Bunny, it was the bowling bag that threw me off.
Bad Bunny, he's not on my list.
The bowling bag.
It wasn't a bowling bag. The whole look.
It looked like a bowling bag.
I know
it's part of his culture. I get it.
Right. And I love the entire
I never said
look.
I didn't like that. It's just the hat was
he on your
cute.
worst list?
No, but it was just
he was one
not
of them.
the bowling bag. Okay, now we go to like the best.
Wait, I got like 2 more worse. I'll make them quick. Anna Wintour, ma'am.
She can dress how she wants to. She's like the founder or something of it.
She's okay. Yes, we are talking about Anna Wintour. Okay, of Vogue, right? Sure, editor-in-chief Anna Wintour. However, ma'am,
she's like 80.
With that crunchy bob, you could have at least put on a suit. A suit. You could at least, like, I'm not asking you to put on nothing like what Sabrina Carpenter work.
Yes, she's on my best.
Yeah. So, but I'm not asking you to do that. But who also was on my best, you could have came like a Zendaya. And still had your vibe.
Zendaya was, yes.
It's work.
She gave me
we can move to
Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal vibes.
Yeah, we can move to the best.
Yeah,
so Zendaya at the top of my best.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter, Zendaya, Tiana Taylor, Janelle Monáe with the reveal. Oh, yes.
I love her. I have loved Janelle Monáe for so long, since when she came out with Metropolis. Okay, and when she was in Atlanta, right? I love
the reveal when they took it off.
They took that.
Like, oh my God.
Yes, ma'am. And the suit was tailored. Shout out to Tom Brown. That's who designed her suit.
And then Diana Ross.
Diana's not on my list, but she's up there. She's definitely honorable mention. My list: Damson Idris, baby, and that Tommy Hilfiger. Yeah, you get it. Jodie Turner-Smith had the Burberry on. Tiana Taylor.
I said Tiana Taylor.
You said Tiana.
Yeah.
Janelle. I have Janelle. For me, my top one was the simplest, but the best look was Zendaya. She was giving mahogany, Diana Ross, like, baby was working.
Yes.
That face was beautiful.
Was so
she wasn't
simple,
over made up.
Right.
Hair was pulled back in a nice little chignon.
The hat, it was like chef's kiss.
Yes. The hat was like, baby. Yeah, work, okay?
Yeah.
Luxury Law Roach. Yes, sir. We see you. We love you. And that Louis Vuitton, go, girl, work. Yeah. She, to me, if there was an award for Best Dressed Woman, she gets the award for Best Dressed Woman of the night. 100%.
So speaking of best dressed and wearing stuff, so where are we wearing to part 2?
Boots on the ground.
Yep.
I don't even know if I'm going. Okay, here we go.
Where's my theme music? Hey!
Y'all can see. Okay, yeah, they can see me. Y'all see my face?
Look, even with my hat. This is Hermes' hat. I couldn't find a big cowboy hat if it fit on my head. Stop, Travis. Why
No, she got Hermes hat on. Hermes is her cat. Okay.
I didn't have time to get a real one.
The fact that you got Hermes a hat, though, is where
My mama got this hat for her.
Of course, your mama. We're gonna dedicate a show to her mama and the gifts that she gives because she gave you a megaphone. A megaphone.
Yeah.
Like,
come on, April. We don't fan it. Hey, are we going June 21st? They did a part 2
you think I want to hear 12,000 niggas do that? I don't even like the one in here doing this. I don't want.
It's coming back because it was so good. That's why we have to go.
Y'all. And
I'm gonna teach you.
Did you see Michelle Obama and Miss Tina, Beyonce mom, doing the boots on the ground dance?
So that's what I'm saying. What's wrong with that?
It's nothing wrong with it.
Get on the bandwagon.
I don't do bandwagons.
Get on the train.
But all right. I think it's June 21st.
Yes. In Plant City.
We
are getting our tickets.
We will have some. If we go, we're going to have some content for y'all from there because y'all know I got a lot to say if I go.
I'm going to get a bigger hat. I promise.
She going to have to. You are not going nowhere. Unless, no, you know, it'd be cute if you pin it, though. If you pin your hat, that's
Travis,
cute.
I can't do this.
If you pin it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. But you got to learn how to do the fan. Where them fans that, hey, where them fans that. You got to learn how to do it.
She is so excited. Like,
you got to learn how to do it. I'm going to teach you. Well, this matches your outfit.
It does. It's cute. We'll take it.
I need that back though.
Okay, Hermes. Yeah, because we love Hermes. I don't want to take Hermes' hat. All right, what we got next? What's on the docket, y'all? What's on the docket?
Okay, you know how you always hear stories that always start with Florida man, right? Yes, I saw that a Florida man married, like not was going to marry. So he's a bigamist. Yes, 3 different women in our neighboring counties.
Like he has marriage certificates?
Yes. Manatee, which is not too far from here.
No, that's Sarasota.
Hernando, not too far from here either.
No. And what was the other one?
Duval.
Now that doesn't shock me that a nigga from Duval.
When I say Watsonville sometimes. No
got a bunch of women because that, you know,
3
Jacksonville niggas, that's how they do.
Married 3 women.
So he has on record 3 marriage certificates.
From 3 different counties. From 3 different people.
Do the women know about each other?
They know now.
Well,
they know now.
So they not sister wives.
No.
Okay.
But he's in jail. He's in jail.
Well, here's the thing. I always struggle with stuff like that because I feel like, why is that against the law?
Oh, no. Travis, the first episode I was talking about polygamy, and she was like, I ain't sharing nobody. No.
I'm not sharing anybody, but I'm saying that shouldn't be against the law, though. If that's how you want to live your life, that's like polyamory. Really, polygamist and polyamory, they're separate concepts, but they're not far-fetched. Right? Like, so if I can be polyamorous and have multiple partners, why can't I be a polygamist and just call these people my wife? I'm not married to them on paper, but these are common law wives or whatever. So that's not my life. However, I don't think it should be illegal for other people to practice polygamy.
Well, I get the part where there's no paperwork, but at this point, it's paperwork.
I mean, homeboy, if you was going to be with 3 women, you probably shouldn't have married him.
And they should have been a little bit spread out further. Well, I saw he was on like multiple dating sites, so that's how I found out. Like he was on like Matchster. I don't even know if that one was Tinder. He was like all in the same picture. Picture.
That's why I was just talking to some people. That's why you ladies look on your local social media groups. If you're in Texas or Florida or Atlanta, they're just humor me. For shits and giggles. In your Facebook search, look for "Sis, is this your man?" Just saying. These groups exist now where, listen, I may or may not, will neither confirm or deny, if I'm a part of any of these groups. Just to be nosy. I'm pretty sure the guys that I date wouldn't pop up in that group just because the guys who do is like, well, how you don't know? But and the stories be wild. But sisters, okay? All sisters, all races, sizes, shapes, colors, all y'all. Look on your Facebook because I don't want the men to hear. I don't want the men to hear.
Oh Lord.
It's a secret. Go on your search bar in Facebook and search "Sis, is this your man?" And I promise you, your area will come up. Florida, may or may not have several groups. Just saying. So this be on the women. Y'all don't do your homework. I'm not for fully Googling, but I definitely will run a background check on somebody. If we're getting married, or I've already run a background check on you.
Well, my thing is this, like, when I was reading some of the articles, like, they got married within, like...
I was going to say, what was the time frame?
Yeah, like, one was, like, 2 months, the other one was, like, 1 month. I was like...
So he married Kim in March, married April in...
3 months later.
3 months later, and then married the last girl 3 months after. So in the same year... Oh, homie, you stupid.
Regardless if it was the same year, they're like not too far from each other. And first of all, why don't you take your face off these dating sites? Because they're all still there. So it's like, you weren't smart.
Do you have to live in the state to get married? So if I go to Georgia and get married in Georgia at a little courthouse or like a little...
Don't ask me that question.
Justice of the Peace.
Idea.
Do I have to live in Georgia to do that? Because I'm saying... Or go to Vegas.
Well, he can't do it right now. He in jail.
He in jail
right now.
But never mind, homie. Just don't drop the soap. Sorry.
And then, I guess they're, probably in the process of divorcing him, but he ain't got nothing. I'm going to say.
That's wild. What would you do?
Your commissary?
What would you do if you found out your husband had 2 other wives?
Don't play with me.
Okay. Don't play with her. Never mind.
She
don't play about her mans.
If I did, I definitely wouldn't tell y'all.
No, we would know because I'd be like, so Kim we have her live on the phone from the Florida Correctional Women's Facility. She would like to live stream. She would like to say thank you to her fans who support her.
I would never, ever go that far to where it puts myself in a position where I'm in jail and I can't do anything. No, it ain't worth it.
I can't make those promises. But I'm glad you care. I will never use heroin, but I'm not guaranteeing that I won't beat somebody up and maybe beat
I can't get paper from jail.
My mama. And the problem is my mama toxic.
My mama
she crazy. So she'll be like, I pay it.
Well, my mama only has one working arm right now.
Shut up.
So it's not going to
Mama Kim, that is not me saying that. When you give your gifts, please don't take me off the list.
I love my mama.
We love you, Mama Kim. Well, that wraps up this episode.
Next episode
is her birthday.
Switch it up a little bit.
We may have some balloons.
We have
some
segment coming in called Asking for a Friend.
Yes. Oh, we are announcing this. Listen, if you have questions, anything, love, friendship, careers, anything you want to ask, travel, any questions you have, please send them to, where do we want them to
Email
send them?
Us at WeHellaJudgePodcast@gmail.com.
Oh, that's right. We changed it. That's why we asked her.
No, we didn't change it. We changed the TikTok one, remember?
We changed it. Well, then it's We Hella Listen. We listen and we hella judge. See?
Podcast at gmail.com.
See?
Sorry. My bad.
Again,
My
for
bad.
the listeners, it's We Listen and We Hella Judge podcast at gmail.com. And everything is spelled out, all lowercase, no special weird ass characters. It's just all one word.
And we changed our TikTok handle because we could never think of what it was.
Yeah, our TikTok handle is just the name of the show. We Listen and We Hella Judge. I was able to get that changed. So it's everything across the board: Instagram, YouTube, All of the platforms as far as Amazon, Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcast. You can find us at We Listen and We Hella Judge.
And when you send it in, if you want to be anonymous, say it, because I'm going to say your name.
Oh, yeah. Listen, you bets to tell me, because I'll be like, April from Indiana wanted to know, like, what she should do about her gonorrhea. Not me, it's another one, but not her either, because I know her. Okay, you know what? Let's just go.
Yeah. So you better say.
You better be like,
anonymous.
Yes. Tell us. Or we'll make up a name for you after we read the letter and go through it and be like, oh, we going to call this one Tight Pants. You know,
Listen, don't write us if you don't want us to judge. Because that's the name of the game.
That's the name of the game. That's it. That's it. Which means they'll probably all be anonymous.
Be anonymous. We just trying to like help y'all out.
Yeah, help us, help y'all, help us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Help y'all. So, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. We got to put the pink hat on before we go. Okay.
Wait, you got to do the fan. You gotta see if you can
I don't even know how to do the fan. She is destined to
You don't know how to do it?
Right before we go. This how you want the people to remember me? This how y'all want me to go out with this hat and this fan? I don't even know.
Where the fans? Oh, no. You gotta... Don't break my fan. And you done knocked the hair. No. Oh. Don't break my fan.
See, this me. If you know April, you know this is classic on brand April. I don't know. Like, wait. So how do you hold it and... Oh, shit. Oh, wait. I almost hit myself. Wait.
No, you're gonna break it. Give me the fan. Give me the fan.
Oh. Is it supposed to pop more?
Yes. Because you don't know how to do it right. Give me the fan.
My arm hurt. That hurt my arm. I threw my shoulder out the socket.
It's just one hand.
Okay. One more time before we go. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. Watch. I got this.
And you knocked off Hermes' head. Hey! All right, y'all.